Watchman Nee said the mistake people make is that they think they are positioned on the earth, first of all, to preach to people. He said you cannot feed people who are not hungry. It is those that hunger and thirst after righteousness that can be filled. He said spiritual hunger can only be created by those who are carrying the impressions of God. He said so our first assignment is to carry the impressions of God so as to make people know they are lost when they look at your life. In other words, you are to represent truth before you say it. Are you even saying? So how do you know you can't just do anything? Look at Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. Now, Dr. Sinutrim was talking about gifts. Honestly, if I go into it, well, just reading between the lines when I read it and get it, because I don't want to stay here. But it says this: for I say unto you, or from verse 2, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may prove that which is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. For I say unto you, through the grace given me, or given unto me, so every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think. So it's possible as a Christian to think more highly than you should think. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you say, well, God, I can think it. No. He said, don't think more highly. Look at what he says here. But think soberly, according as God has dealt to every man the measure of faith. Then he goes on. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we being members many are one body in Christ, and every one members one of another, having gifts differing according to the grace that is given unto what? Us. In other words, everybody has grace given to them. And it is in the area of your grace or your gifting you can experience that quantum leap. Are you following me? So it goes on here. Alright? Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith.